Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Hello, 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 hello. Ah. Right. Hello, 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 hello. That was an amazing lag. An absolutely huge lag. Right. Hello, 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 hello. That was an amazing lag. An absolutely huge lag. Hello, I'm Neil McRae, this is Domino Pinball. Sorry I'm late. And yeah, there's probably a bit of issues with the audio, and also this camera is lagged. I know about it. I need to upgrade the firmware. I can't do it right now, so I'm going to be lagged. I'm in line with my audio is in line with the pinball game. That's the important part. I'm lagged here. So hopefully you can cope with that. Hey TurboGrafx man, good to see you. I'm just having a very quick stream for a short space of time. If you let me know if the sound's okay, I would appreciate that. You can cope with that. It sounds like it is. So we're doing a bit of Medieval Madness Remake LE. As you can see, I have figured out how to get direct feed from the DMD. Thanks dude, appreciate it. Very similar to how I got direct feed from Attack from Mars. It's a little bit harder on this because it's got some sort of detection routine that when you turn the game on, if it's wired up, it just doesn't boot basically, which is a bit annoying. Whereas Attack from Mars will boot and you can kind of fix it afterwards. So if you turn this game on and off in this mode, it won't boot, which is a bit of a pain. But it's I keep meaning to write to CGC to see if they can do a code update or make sure that their games kind of make it easier for us to plug into. As I said, I'll say it again, this camera up here, the camera on me is lagged. It's a PTZ IP camera. It needs firmware upgrade to fix it, and it's a bit of a laborious process. You might also be wondering what's going on in the in behind me. My AC unit decided to fail. Now, here in the winter in the UK, you'd say, Neil, why do you need an AC unit in the winter? Well, I don't, but my AC unit is also the heater for this room. It's a compressed heat pump, so it basically takes the warm air from outside. I don't know how it does that because there is no warm air from outside, and it squeezes it together and you get heat. It's lovely and toasty in here, as opposed to it being freezing for the past 2 weeks. So and we're going to play a bit of Medieval Madness. Brian Eddy, Lyman Sheets game, one of the most popular games in pinball. I was very lucky to get this game nearly new, just after it came out, just after I really got into pinball. A guy called Michael was selling it just at the right time. I think I got a deal on it as well. It's been my most reliable game. It's the game I've had the second longest, I think, or third longest. This or Ghostbusters, I can't remember. But this game has been bulletproof. Not had to really do anything with it. Put some cliffies on to protect it. But other than that, it's been really, really, really reliable. So let's get right into it. The name of the game is Kill the Castle. Bang, 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 kill the castle. Bang, 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 kill the castle. Occasionally get these other things similar to Attack from Mars. You want to light these up and you get various different multi-balls by hitting the wizard. So let's get going. The skill shots are usual. Hit the in lane with the right light, and right away I'm into hitting that castle. And this is Merlin's magic. It's a bit like what do they call it? Stroke of luck in Attack from Mars. Oh, that was a nasty drain, that. Yeah, so because my air conditioning's at, my basically Deadpool was close to where the AC is, so I had to pull that out, and then there's some electrical stuff at the other end, so I had to pull Shadow out to get to that. The place is an absolute mess. So I'll be sorry by the time I have December to Remember, which is a tournament we have here on the 30th of November. Really looking forward to that. 40 players, match play. We'll stream some of it hopefully, if I can cope with the stress of running it and streaming it and playing in it. Ooh, that was it went right up to the castle, got to the castle and decided, no, I don't want to do this, and rolled back out. Nasty. Oh, it's not going well basically. Yeah, you can see I'm having lots of issues with this camera. Kind of annoying. I want to go all IP, get rid of all HDMI, but it's kind of harder than I thought it would be. Annoyingly. So I'm going to go all NDI, which is New Tech Digital Interface, and hope that fixes it. Ooh. I won a game! Hooray! Let's just pretend that was the warm-up game. So it has a super skill shot like Attack from Mars, where you hold down the the left flipper, and it also has this lock shot. Again, very similar to Attack from Mars. Start Trolls. So Trolls is like if you play Ghostbusters, it's like the Scoleri brothers, but probably a bit better done. And it's worth going for the Trolls because there's a troll multi-ball. It's one of the easier multi-balls to get to, actually, I think. Ooh. That was a nasty drain. I saw you were streaming Dialed In earlier on. Are you on the new code? I think I'm on one. I think I'm on the beta of the release. Not the actual release. I just haven't had time to. Well, actually, I don't know the status of the releases. I kind of got this preview release that you kind of had to phone a friend and bribe Jack and do a dance to get a hold of. I got hold of that, put it on, it's been pretty decent. I think they've done another release since that, which I don't have yet. Good. Is the new code properly released now? Merlin's Magic, here we go. Award lock, I'll take that. Yeah, I streamed the preview code about a month ago. A month ago? Yeah, it must be about a month ago. I kind of liked it. Ouch. This is the danger with Medieval Madness. If you hit the ball with this flipper, so I hit the castle with this flipper, it's the danger shot. I always try and hit it with this one because you can get a ricochet, bounce, and it's a little. I think it's a little bit safer, but. Other people say the opposite way is the safer way of doing it, but whenever I hit with this flipper, I tend to die. There we go, boom. First castle down. Okay, thanks Sammy. I'll need to grab that code. I've actually got like a lot of games to update. I've got the new code on Guardians. There's a new code on Dialed In, and I think I've still got to update new code on Deadpool as well. Actually, I don't think I did the latest version. It's good that Stern are pumping out, and JDP actually, that they're pumping out new codes. fairly regularly now with big updates. Ah! Ooh. Boom, Castle 2. Ooh.
I am from fly to grin and I speak towards you.
The only thing in the remake that they did a bad job on, and I think they did a great job on the game overall, was the speakers. The speakers on this are shockingly piss poor. So I'm really, apparently CGC are doing an upgrade. Oh, should have nudged that. CGC are doing an upgrade so that the back panel, you can pop it out, put the same back panel that's in Attack from Mars remake with a big screen and the better speakers and the speaker lights, and I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so I want to hit the cow here, both flipper buttons. Cow, boom, 500,000. And I got I think there was a... Oh, got away with that, lucky. Maybe not. Okay, you got castle, boom! It was a really good, if you want to watch a great game of this game, Papa Finals, I want to say Papa 17? The cow, nope, missed it. I want to say Papa 17 is the last one where Bowen won the World Championship, and he won it pretty much on this game. He came from way back and absolutely nailed it. It was fantastic to watch. I am the Duke of Bourbon, it's happy hour. There we go, catapult. Multi-ball madness. Because I lit all the things in the catapult, it activated the multi-ball madness. What you really want to try and do is get a few of them going. It's a 2-ball multi-ball, the madness is. Actually, not all of them, I think. Actually, that's a good question, I can't remember. Not all of them are 2-ball, that was rubbish. That's what you call a rubbish multi-ball. Oh no, it's going to come down again! No, he saves it! Boom! Here we go, I'm looking for the cat. Nope. There we go. Shoot the castle, I'll shut the castle. Boom, gotta hurry up right away. This probably this might be my best game of Medieval Madness ever. At least in terms of progress. Replay! One more castle to get to the King of Pain. I don't think I've ever got to King of Pain. I think I've got to Royal Madness, which is you light up all the madnesses.
I think we got a tough guy here. You think this is fun?
Of course, now that I'm getting close to it. Oh!
What are you, a white guy?
There we go. I don't know how many trolls could do without this.
Nobody gets past us.
I wish someone would invent a gun. Ow!
Oh, bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Oh, that was annoying. One ball away from bloody freaking... Was it one ball away from King of Pain? Ah! Ah! And that's Pinball for you, 43 million. Not the best score on here. Julian Rawlinson is... I don't know how he got 104 million. That's a monster score on this game. Tux 87 million, my best 79. I think that's when I got to Raw Madness and I kind of clanked. I don't know who GLM is. Who's GLM? GLM, I don't know who that is. One of the many pinball players that come around my house these days. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. At least you always have kind of one good game. I have to say, being able to plug into the DMD just makes life so much easier. I'm trying to get, so I've got in my pinball room now these 4 games. I've got cameras mounted on the ceiling now. They're permanent and they're wired up all the time. So, and then this PTZ camera, the goal of that is that it moves. I can control it remotely. So if I want to stream one of these 4 games, I can just move it. And then if I can plug into the DMD, I don't need to faff about with any cameras. The only thing I need to do is take my mic on a long USB cable, which is what I've got here, back to kind of where my laptop is. I'm trying to make it easy for me to just turn up and stream a different game. So I could do Dialed In, or I could do Attack from Mars, or TNA, which are the 4 games that are in this space. And then eventually I'm going to add more and get the Stern games. I'll figure out how to get the Stern games on DMD in. And I've actually also figured out how to do colour DMD as well. But I need to do some work on getting the cables. I think you had a bit more. You have to complete each of the Catapult, Chouse, Peasant, Damsel Fury 3 times lap lights and shoot 1 more time. The progress is to be tracked by the blue lights. Yeah, no, I think that's so I think there's 2 things there's 2 things to go after Pink Ninja Man. One is the King of Pain, where you get the 5 castles and then you go after the King of Pain. I think that's one of the kind of wizard modes. The other wizard mode is what's the other? There's another wizard mode, and I'm just trying to remember which one it is. Is it Battle for the? No, it's not Battle for the Kingdom. It is Royal Madness. So you get Joust, Catapult. I think that's what you're talking about. Peasant, Damsel, Troll, and that lights up Royal Madness. Basically, I think that's how it works. I might be wrong on that. And then you've got these kind of, if you think of the kind of blue lights on Attack from Mars, where you've got kind of super jets or total nuclear annihilation. I think these take you to Battle for the Kingdom, which is kind of like what is it they call it on TNA? Rule the Universe. It's a very similar rule setup. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you've got 3 things you're going for. You're going for King of Pain. You're going for Royal Madness, and then you're trying to light up all of these blue lights. I can't even remember if I've ever lit one of them up. I think Castle Crusher is where you get rid of King of Pain. Joust Champion is when you kind of do 5 Joust victories, I think. Catapult Ace, I guess, is this. I guess these are the things that you have to do. Peasant champion. So you have to. I don't know what the actual. It says 5. I guess that means you have to. I don't know. You hit it 5 times, or do you get the jackpot 5 times? I don't know actually. Okay. I like Catapult. So yeah. So Catapult. I got Catapult Multiple Madness, but I also think it's because I got the kind of selection bit 3 times. I think that's maybe what it was. Anyway, let's keep playing. I must play that back. I'll play it back on the YouTube replay, which will be on youtube.com/NoMcRae, to see if that makes a difference. This is such a good game. I mean, it's simple, it's addictive, it's hard as well. You know, it's challenging. Okay, 3 to light the blue. That makes sense. That's because I think I got it 3 times. It was a pretty. I would put it this way: in a tournament, I would have taken that game. No doubt about that. I really think CGC did a brilliant job of remaking this game, especially it was their first one. I mean, you know, we're going to make Medieval Madness. We've never made a pinball machine before in our life. You know, you're thinking these guys must be nuts, but they pulled it off, and they're going from strength to strength. I've got this limited edition. I got the limited edition version of AFM, and I got Monster Bash remake coming. I actually had an original Monster Bash and I flogged it because such is my experience with this being so good. You know, they're just so well made, basically. Hit the trolls 9 times to light the troll right. Okay, that's good to know. Now that I've had my one good game, I'll probably play like a chump for the rest of the stream. See what I mean? I'm now playing like a chump. So that skill shot where you do the super skill shot, I just can't. I can just never hit it. I think I've done it like twice. There we go. Ooh. We are not amused. The call-outs on this game are they're just probably the best call-outs ever. Maybe Batman 66 beats it just because of the integration. Boom! Castle 2. There we go. So this is Multi-Ball Madness. This is the main multi-ball. And to hit the jackpots in this is quite tough actually. You gotta hit these 2. You see them flashing. It's a 3-ball multi-ball, and you've gotta hit each of these ramps twice to enable the super. So I've done it once on each. Got to do it one more time, I think. But I find those ramp shots actually quite tough, especially when you've got other balls in the way. Bollocks! So I've blown that already. That's a rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Trolls. Whoa, that was close. Whoa. Danger, danger, danger. So I got a troll bomb there. There we go, we'll go straight into troll multi-ball madness. Stumble up. Super jackpot! That is the best call out in pinball. I love it on the Buffalo guys when they play it in their theme tune. It's fucking brilliant. They did a brilliant job of that theme tune. Bro, can you play pinball every Thursday on Buffalo Pinball? Kevin and Nick and the gang, brilliant people. If you haven't tuned into them, tune into them. Really good guys. Bit of danger there, but I managed to keep the ball in. Ah, and then I make a bozo mistake like that. What was that? It felt like I should have got a higher score than 3 million, I have to say.
I'm blowing how it heads. I'm gonna put the hurt on you.
Big Ninja Man, is this a game that you're into, or one that you like, or one
There might be
you trolls about?
Do that again, I'll break your fingers.
I love this game. It's I mean, I sometimes don't play it for like, you know, I'm over a month or something, but I always come back to it. Ah, it wasn't very good. Favorite pin, awesome. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favourites. I can't imagine not having this game, such that it's so good. You know, it's just a game that people love to play. I love playing it. I find it tough, but I mean, I've actually had some good. Oh, that was terrible. I've had some good tournament wins on this game as well. It's a good game. In a tournament, I got it at Pinball and absolutely blew the game up. It's so amazing. You play on stream or you're playing on, you know, just with buddies or whatever, and you enjoy it. But then when you come up, you know, I get this game in a tournament, I'm thinking, oh my god! And it was in Pinball, so the game's like on super hard, and I won the round, and it was just freaking awesome. Smack Control is interesting. I've never had this before, but the past couple of games I've played, I've got Smack Control. It's quite a lucrative. It's a pretty lucrative sort of thing. It's kind of like Hit the Martians, isn't it? Really. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, didn't think I was going to get away with that. That was a big move. Oh, damn. I was quite enjoying that ball. It was pretty decent. Right, here we go. And if you're watching, yes, this camera's out of sync. I can't do anything about it. Apologies. My sound and the pinball sound is and the pinball camera is linked. The camera that's watching me has got a firmware update I need to do on it, which I will do very soon. Apologies for that. And those of you that know the arcade, you're wondering why there's a Deadpool behind me. My AC unit failed. The outdoor bit of it wedged, so I had to get it replaced. And Deadpool's near where the AC stuff is, so I had to move it. And he literally just finished doing it today. I haven't been able to move it back. Deadpool is a great game as well. If you haven't played it, highly recommend it. It's another. Ooh. Yeah, the tilt on Attack from Mars, which I'll play a lot more than this, I have to say. It's a lot more forgiving, let's say, than the tilt on this. Oh, fantastic. Just gonna check something. That was there's one ball in there that was not bad, but I gotta watch out on that tilt. I'll tell you the other thing I was playing. I don't know if you played it, Pink Ninja Man, but I played the Pinball FX Medieval Madness. I know they got a lot of aggro for because they've made it family friendly, but I think they've done a decent job of the game mechanics. I think it's better than the Farscape one. Is it Farscape? Pinball Arcade. I think it's better than that. Come on. Oh, that was just fucking terrible. That was one jackpot. Yeah, it's pretty decent, I think. I like the kind of mode. I like the mode where the bird flies. I think that's really cool. Have you got it on Nintendo Switch by any chance? Because if you have, I found this really cool accessory that allows you to slot. It's like a holder for the game. I'll explain it in a minute. So I might even have it here. Ah, PC, okay. Oh, I've got a Nintendo Switch, and the problem with it is the Switch. The Switch is really not designed for playing it in kind of Tate mode, as we used to call it in the arcade, but or portrait, as we call it in Apple talk. But I found this thing on the net where it's like you can unclip the joysticks and then slide the Nintendo in face now and clip the joysticks on. It's kind of like an upside down T shape. Works really well. I travel a lot, so I've always got my Switch on me. I mean, it is painful because I've already paid for Medieval Madness 3 times. If you think about it, I've got the real game, I got the virtual game, and I bought the virtual game again. It's painful that way. Switch is a great console, and I bought it for one game really, Mario Kart. and you got a 4-player Mario Kart game. It's just awesome. Just 1 second. Hey, Hull Shark, how are you, man? Anyone else who's on, say hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm Neil McRae, it's DOMINO Pinball. The camera that is pointing at me has got a bit of a lag on it. Apologies for that. Not a lot I can do about it right now. And my kind of pinball room's in a bit of a mess because I had to get the AC unit replaced. The good news about getting it replaced though is I got a much more powerful unit, so hopefully in the summer it will. Last year we had a tournament here, and it was during the hottest time the UK's had in like 30 years or something. And it was cool to start with, but by 3 o'clock it was the AC unit was struggling. I've kind of doubled the power, so hopefully, if you're coming to the London, the South East League, you can play here. It's the Domino Arcade. It's the 16th of June next year. I'll look at ukpinballleague.co.uk. Actually, the dates aren't up there yet, but they will be soon. I'm hosting one round, and there's a round at Flip Out in March, and a round at Chief Cafe in January. Should be good. And then we'll be doing Funball again. So Funballs are four-round tournament that we did. We did this year, a winter tournament. We'll probably do it again. Probably some tweaks to the format. But again, we'll be hosting that here, and I'm hosting on the 30th of November. I'm hosting the December to Remember tournament. 30th of December, sold out unfortunately. We have 40 players playing 8 rounds of match play, and then a fast ladder final. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully get some decent points. It's Maryland's magic! Smack control. That's the 3rd time I've had this. I think I've ever had it, like in the years I've had this game, until the last kind of few months. Oh. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that camera's terrible. I probably need to reboot it actually. Usually makes it a bit better. Actually, I'm going to reboot that camera after this game. One of the things I always forget about when I'm playing pinball is it's not all about when the pinball meets the flipper. You've got this default reaction to kind of, whoops, that was terrible. You've got this default reaction to want to whack it, and sometimes the best thing you can do is actually not to hit the flipper, and it takes when you're kind of stressed out, you're like in a tournament or you're playing against buddies, you sometimes forget that you don't want to just whack it. You want to control the ball, and I find that when I'm playing, I tend to play, and when I'm relaxed about the event that I'm in, I tend to play a lot better, and it's because I remember how to play, as opposed to I'm stressed out, just whack the ball, whack the ball, whack the ball. Here we go, we got Joust, multi-ball madness. Jackpot! The absolute best call-out in pinball, I believe. Let's try and hear it again before I screw up like that. That was shockingly pure. Jackpot! Yeah, that camera's hosed. Apologies folks, the camera is a bit screwed. After this game I'm going to reboot it. I have to say it's it's like a pro camera, and it cost a lot of money, and it's freaking rubbish.
Nobody gets past us.
I have to say.
Nope, no one, not a soul.
My patient's firm standing as a judge.
Oh, got all three. Right, give me a sec, folks, to reboot this camera. Yeah, just rebooting this camera, it'll go, you'll probably lose a signal in a sec. My god, my pinball room's in a right old mess. Eventually this will wake up. There we go. Just try to fix this cat. Well, probably won't fix it, but it'll get better hopefully. Sorry about this, give me 2 seconds and I'll be back playing. He says, why? definitely not working now, is it? Let me try rebooting it again. Let's do that. Sorry about this, folks. Hey, so how you doing, man? Hopefully you can hear me over here. I'm just trying to fix a camera problem. Got a bit of a camera problem I'm trying to resolve. Hopefully this will do it. He says. Woohoo, there we go, we're back. Right, hopefully that will do it. Hello, I am back. Is that any better? He says. Oh, a little bit better. Not perfect, but a little bit better. We'll take it. So good to see you, man. I hope you're well. I've got some fans to post to you, which I will do tomorrow. They're actually really well made. I have to say, Vic is a very, very good guy. We're playing a bit of Medieval Madness, mate. It's a brilliant game. Love it. Play for another 10-15 minutes before the wife divorces me. I'm very lucky to have such a pinball understanding wife. Yeah, I think it'll last, Pink Ninja Man. It tends to get worse, like a little bit worse over time. But I need to do a firmware upgrade to fix it. It's a really challenging upgrade process. Oh. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Over time, I mean, I leave that camera you're seeing on all the time. It runs off power over Ethernet, and after a week, it's got a memory leak or something, I think.
It's so lonely up here.
You're not looking at your MMR, mate, and this is direct. Well, actually, your MMR. Have you got the colour update in your MMR, mate? I don't think you have. Even on the LE, it was an upgrade. Although I thought Phil would have put it in yours. But this is direct DMD out, so I'm pulling the output straight. I usually have a camera, or used to have a camera, so it looks pretty good on the screen. Like. Well, for this, years ago, mate. So they released this game, the graphics were black and white, or they're green. On the DMD, they're green. But it's actually got a colour screen on it, and then to upgrade it, they send you this ROM. It's quite an expensive upgrade. It was like $200. for LE owners and $450 for regular owners. But it's a must-have in my view. If you think about it, $250 is still cheaper than a colour DMD. Here we go. 2 multi-ball madnesses at the same time. Let's see if I can score more than one jackpot. Super jackpot! Forgot I had another ball. Yeah, no, so the screen, when I was in Chicago, they had the MMR with a big screen in Logan Arcade, mate. It looks fantastic, so as soon as that, I mean, I was bored, and I actually unplugged the AFMR speaker and plugged it into Medieval Madness. It works, but it's not quite perfect. It's just an HDMI screen. So I'm hoping they bring it out soon, because that's just. I've got Monster Bash Remake coming. I want the games to look the same. But it's not going to be a cheap upgrade, because the screen that they use is a custom screen and it's quite expensive. I know the source of where they got it from, because I tried to buy one, but it was not. I think it'll be much change out of about $1,000 for it. I predict, but I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, I don't know. I think they kind of stopped. I think they stopped the work on the Medieval Madness screen to get focused on getting Monster Bash out the door, because obviously it was a bit late. I'm hoping now that it's rolling, that they come back to it and get it done. I was one shot off away from King of Pain earlier on. Couldn't believe it. So they started making serial number matched LEs last week on Tuesday, I believe. I think some of them have started shipping now. I heard they were doing it in numerical order, so if you're number 1 you get the first game. But then apparently some of the guys that have got like number 800 and stuff have been asked to pay. I hassled Phil, I'm 575. I hassled Phil, but he hasn't heard anything, so we shall see. I recently had gold mirrors installed in my MMR, which I think makes I'm running a room. No, yeah, so I am running a roommate. No, I've got. I'm gonna lose this. Keep tilting this game. No, my AC unit went bang, and it's where Deadpool was. So I had to move out of the way whilst they fixed it. And they only just fixed it today. The good news is the old unit died. I thought it would do eventually, but This new unit's twice the power, so it gets toasty in here quick, let's say.
Go away, puny knight.
Yeah, back off!
The next thing I'm doing is moving to a house with a room built in. I mean, that's what I wanted to do. I just couldn't find a house, basically. I'm kind of funny. The house I nearly bought instead of this had a perfect room, but it's kind of before I got into pinball again. So
I can take you! I am the Earl of Ego. Kneel before me! Out down!
oh God. Get up there. Yay! I love this.
Oh, I always knew that someday my prince would come.
It's one of the best things in pinball. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm strictly one in, one out at the moment. 3 of my games are in flip out. Gotta watch out for this tilt. Oh, there it goes. So I got a Master of Trolls blue light lit up there. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, bollocks. $20 million. It feels like the score should be bigger. Oh dear. Alright, a couple more games and then I'm calling it a night.
Well, let's see what we've got here.
I've also got, I don't know if you're wrong when I said it, but I've got 4 cameras up above now. So, and with that PTC camera I can stream really easily now. Don't have to faff about on these 4 games. I'm going to extend it. I need to find a good switching system though, and there's none that's got the features I want. Bollocks. Oh, that was nasty. Will I get away with it? Oh, just. Thank you, Lyman. Lyman's very good with his grace period code on all of his games. Boom. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, bollocks. That was nasty. Just skimmed off that. Ouch. Very nasty. I missed the skill shot again.
What am I, Doctor?
Oh no! Rick! Watch out for this. Oh, tilt. I knew that was coming. Ah! And then we had the Save the Princess or whatever she is.
Welcome to my empire.
Great news tomorrow. What's the news tomorrow, mate? Holy fucking fall apart, Batman. Excellent, mate. It's about time. I'm trying to think, when was the last time we was together? I think there's been about 8 code releases since you took it apart, mate. You're in for a treat. 3 months, yeah, there's been 3 code releases at least. That's why I would never take my game apart like that. I would just never get it back together again. It's just finding the time and also the desire. When I've got Multiball, I find it impossible to hit the bloody fucking ramps. There we go. Come on. Utter pants. Oh, that was.
Look out! There might be trolls about.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, taking Iron Maiden apart deserves like some sort of fucking bravery medal. I have to say, as much as I love that game, that fucking mech. On the Pro, on the Premium LE, the captive ball, it's fucking shit. I'm sorry, Stern. I love you guys. I tried to be positive about you guys, but what were you thinking when you put that mech together? It's just terrible. Every game you play, it doesn't work right. I played loads of games, loads of Iron Maidens. That ball doesn't work right. And then on mine I've fiddled with it like 1,000 times. Here we go. See we hit, shoot the castle. Boom! Got the area. 1 million!
Keep that dragon away. It's frizzing my hair.
It's just infuriating, mate, and it's unnecessary. It's just I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they were trying to do the right thing, but you just imagine in 10 years' time that being working, and just whatever will have deactivated it, or it'll just be pants basically.
Merlin magic. Here it is.
5 times bonus. Get up there. Come on. Boom. Yeah, my ball launch was fine, and then it just started playing up. I had to fiddle with that. Oh, here we go.
This is like totally medieval.
Fantastic. It's just brilliant. Oh, nasty. Man, I think, anyone who's got Iron Maiden is going to have ball launch issues, and that, unless you've got a pro, actually, in many cases, the pro might have been the better choice. You're either going to have ball launch problems, or you're going to have captive ball issues. It's just a matter of time. It's not whether if or not. It's just a matter of time. All of them are going to have it. Yeah, I've seen that. See, my Deadpool's been pretty good so far. My Star Trek had one little niggle that I managed to sort out. Batman was fine. Ghostbusters, I had to have a new playfield. Walking Dead's fine. I mean, this game here was made by Stern. There we go. Troll Madness, that's what you were meaning, right? Pink Ninja Man. Oh, that's scary when it does that, I tell you. Yes. Get in there.
Stop it!
Oh yeah, the Batmobile fell off mine. I think they had like a screw solution. They then changed it to riveted. Yeah, no, it's good. I've done that before, Pink Ninja Man. I think I also did it on Catapult as well. Boom. Yeah, I mean that is shocking, man. Absolutely shocking, that. I was very lucky, mate, because mine came in on the same boat as yours, and mine was fine. Very lucky. I mean, I was just literally a roll of the dice as to which one Phil shipped to who. That was piss poor, man. Here we go, what are we going for? We're going for the bowling ball. Bowling ball. Here we go.
Goals do not disappoint me again. Go away, cutie.
And never come back.
We destroy you.
I am your There is a doorman.
Don't leave me alone out here.
Oh, you fucker. Ah, bollocks to that. Actually, so on all the Stern games, that's where they sign now. So the LE for Deadpool, George Gomez signs it. It's like a standard signing area now, mate. Right, folks, thanks for watching. I'm Neil McRae. This was Domino Pinball, a bit of Medieval Madness remake. A great job by CGC. And thanks for watching, guys. I am going to bed because I'm shattered. Might do a bit more streaming this on Saturday. We'll see how we get on. Take it easy. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon. If you're going to Peter's Special When Lit on Saturday or Sunday, he's got a weekend Christmas get together. I'll be there Sunday for the match play. Is it match play? I think. Anyway, see you all later, guys. Take it easy.